Here is today's devotional, based on the sermon from this past Sunday at Global Harvest Assembly in Penang, Malaysia. Be sure to listen all the way through the devotional for a new song that you can worship along with as you meditate on today's devotional. If you prefer to read, you can find the entire devotional in the description of this video.
When the storm hits, a scary diagnosis, a financial crisis, a painful betrayal, it's easy to think God is absent. We can start to question if our deposit of faith was secure after all. But what if the trial isn't a sign of God's absence, but the very place where he proves his power to guard what we've entrusted to him? Paul's certainty wasn't a sunny day faith. It was forged in suffering, shipwreck, and stonings. He was confident not because he avoided storms, but because his God was faithful in them. Our anchor verse for today is from Romans chapter 5, verses 3-4. It reads, "And not only this, but we also exult in our tribulations, knowing that tribulation brings about perseverance, and perseverance proven character, and proven character, hope." Let's unpack this thought. Paul's unshakable confidence was tested constantly. As Colin shared, Paul was beaten, shipwrecked, abandoned, and imprisoned. Yet from that dark prison cell, his faith roared. Why? Because his confidence was not in his circumstances, but in his God. He had seen firsthand, time and time again, that God was a faithful guardian. Every trial became another piece of evidence, another proof of deposit that God was able to protect him. In the story of selling their house and car to move to Malaysia, Colin and Pam faced immense stress and the real possibility of financial loss. It was a trial. But in the middle of it, they saw God's faithfulness in extraordinary ways, selling their home for the exact price prayed for and their car for what they paid for it a year earlier. The stress was real, but it became the stage on which God displayed his provision. Our trials often serve the same purpose. They are the pressure tests that reveal the security of our deposit. They move our faith from a theoretical belief to a proven reality, forging a hope that does not disappoint because we have seen the guardian in action. So how do we put this into action? First, reflect on a past trial. How did you see God's faithfulness in the middle of it, even if it was only in hindsight? Second, what current trial are you facing that feels like evidence of God's absence? How could you reframe it as an opportunity to see him prove he is a faithful guardian? And here's a practical step. Reach out to someone you know who was in a storm. Don't offer solutions, just remind them that God is a faithful guardian and that you are praying for them to see the proof of their deposit. Let's finish with a moment with God. Please pray with me. Father, in the middle of my storm, it's hard to see your hand. Help me to reframe my trials not as your absence, but as the stage for your faithfulness. Give me the grace to persevere and through this trial build in me a proven character and a hope that cannot be shaken. Show me you are guarding me.
The sunlit path I thought I knew has vanished from my morning view. A sudden storm, a driving rain has brought a season filled with pain. The questions rise, the shadows creep, while promises seem fast asleep. And in the darkness I confess, my faith feels small, my hope feels less. But in this trial I will recall the one who holds me through it all, the God who in the furnace walked, the shepherd who my spirit stalked. This is no sign you've disappeared. It is the confidence in you. This tribulation works in me a perseverance I can see, and from that work a character, a stronger, truer worshiper. And in that strength a hope is born that laughs the darkest night to scorn. This is the forge, the holy fire that shapes my heart to your desire. So let the hammer fall again and purify my soul from sin. For this light grief cannot compare to glory that I soon will share. My confidence is not in ease, but in the God who calms the seas. This storm is proof, I see it now, that to your hand all things must bow. This storm is proof, I see it now, that to your hand